Hello everybody, welcome back to the stream, welcome back to Gran Turismo 3. I'm sitting down now. Yeah, sorry for being late, but you know, I was eating breakfast and drinking my coffee, and I decided I'm gonna take my time today instead of trying to shovel something down. But I'm here, so I haven't fully set up yet, so you gotta bear with me for a minute. Those splits that you see in the top are not right, so I gotta edit those. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. This is gonna take a second because I gotta pull up what was my last split. So this will take a second. And I'm wearing long sleeve for the first time in forever. I usually only wear t-shirts, maybe a hoodie on stream. But yeah. Oh, I accidentally clicked the other today's stream. Oops. Here you go. I want this up. What up? Alright, so we're at 37.35. Oh 04. 25. There we go. So now the timer's right. And let me just set this all up. You go for a drive? Nice. You had 5G for a second, but now it's back to 4G. Oh, alright. Well, we're back. So, what did we do last time? We did Rally League. And we have 2 more events in Rally League, so we're done with all the dirt racing. Now we have wet. Is there a special tire for this? I forget. Or is it just dirt tires? It's just dirt racing tires. We only have 2 events left in Rally League, and then I'm thinking do another arcade segment. And then finish up, well, not finish up, but start Professional League. So, I will surprise you guys once I start the timer. Alright, timer's on. Let's get up. So, next part of our playthrough, and we have finished all the dirt racing. So, we have 2 events left in the Rally League, and I decided that we're not going to drive a rally car. So what are we going to drive? The GT300 cars. I have not found an opportunity to really drive these cars, and, you know, figured they're comparable to a rally car, and for what we're going to be doing, this seems to fit. So, up next is the special, super special Route 5 Wet 1 and 2. And yeah, this is going to work the same as any Rally League, except we're on Special Stage Route 5. But wait, that's a road track. And you're right. Except, the ground is wet. And this is GT3's excuse to have rain on a PS2 game. They can only do it on 2 layouts, but 1 track, really. And, that was this track. So, this is my first try. Like, I didn't test this at all to see if this will work. I think it will, though. We might have to put in an upgrade. Buy a turbo. But we'll see. It's 2 laps. Should be relatively short, so let's get right to it. When the imposter is Zeus. I know, a race car against a rally car. But I think this is a good fit. Plus, we'd have to double dip in a rally car. We just unlocked the Evo 7, but the opponent's an Evo 7. That's not fun. See? Here we'll have a tire advantage because the track is dry here. This is to showcase that cool PS2 technology. It's not a filter. Road is wet. Make a pass around the outside, and then we can just drive off into the sunset. Bossy Saka. Do a little handbrake spin. Wow, F8, when did you start complaining so much, man? Like, dude, it's not that complicated. I was eating breakfast, so what am I supposed to do? Shovel down food and then, like, not actually prepare? There's a woodpecker on my wall. I don't know if you can hear him, but it's pretty annoying. Eight times per stream. Like, what did I say in the road ahead? Was that life comes first. So, I didn't say that just to have an excuse to quit Asphalt 9. I literally mean life comes first over YouTube. You know how many comments I always get still where it's like, oh, your views are dying, you need to make an Asphalt video. No, I don't. If I wanted to grow my channel, I'd just make YouTube shorts and, you know, do clickbait thumbnails and, you know, do stuff that I wouldn't like to make. And I don't do YouTube for the money. I do it just to do it. Because I like it. And I want to play GC3. And that woodpecker is really annoying. I don't know if you guys could hear him, but he's like everywhere. So this car in lower revs is really sluggish, but does seem to handle relatively well. T the squirrel. D has his nuts. Alright, race 1, that was pretty easy. So we'll try race 2 with the stock car and see where that ends up. Ooh, I like that thumbnail shot where it's like he's in the background. I need to have them side by side. So when you fully retire Asphalt, then you want to start making other videos. Well, my suggestion to you is, well, what's exactly holding you back? Don't feel like you're forced into playing Asphalt. Don't feel like you're forced into doing anything. Okay, I didn't do anything to the car. Same race, just different stuff. Different horsepower in the opponent. And one more lap. My voice is too loud compared to the game. Alright, let's bump up my volume. Is that a little better? You missed the Evo 7? Yeah. I still see it on the road all the time. People who are just getting into tuner cars are getting their start with the Evo 7. Is it better, Darkman? So yeah, F1's going to Qatar as its to be announced race, which was kind of expected. It was already rumored that Losail, is that how you pronounce it, would be joining the F1 calendar. What I wasn't expecting was a 10-year deal with the Qatar, and it might not all be at the same track. could have passed him at this point, but I didn't. Gonna pull away from the slipstream. Yeah, Qatar doing all their sports stuff because they have the World Cup next year. Sitting with you know, the upcoming Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, social media is mixed thoughts about everything. I think what's going to be really messy is that triple header where we have to go from Brazil to Qatar to Saudi Arabia. That's going to be interesting on the drivers. That was a good pass. Imagine coming back to SLA. You know, I wouldn't see it as impossible to come back to SLA if it was actually a good game. The thing is, it's not. It's just not. It's a shell of its former self. Every update they seem to pound it even further. But honestly, like this year, what's been new besides killing any way to get tokens, changing the UI, still just doing festivals and grinding and, you know, trying to force these pay-to-win mechanics down our throats with no cars that actually have any substance. Every car like feels and performs the same way. So it's just a different color of pixels on your car, or on your game. So that Evo is catching up big time because I hit the wall. I was gonna have a good exit, but not anymore. Let's see if he passes me on the straights. Then it'll let me know what the final lap's gonna look like. He coming. Look at that. Straight line speed on a rally car. So he passes me right before the line. I think the default tire is the medium tires, so we have a lot of grip on that part of the track. Up the inside wall, so I have to catch that. Here we go, we just gotta have a really good chicane. Bump the wall again, but not as bad this time. So let's see. Oh, he's going for slipstream. Will it be enough? Gonna go down to the line. Here he goes. 3/10 in it. 3, 2, 1. Coochie Man is here. Welcome. Yeah, the Russian Grand Prix happened. And, you know, last week we were celebrating Lando having pole position, but now we're just staring at the abyss. Alright, I'm gonna save the replay. Where's K? But yeah, Russian Grand Prix. It was going so well until that rain. That was where you were hoping, like, please be a boring race, please be a boring race, and nope, F1 has no mercy. When it rains, it pours. So, okay, we need an upgrade. I forgot this car's NA. And I'm thinking, would stage 1 be enough? Bump it up 338. Oh, we could only do the stage 1, so I guess that's what we have to do. You know this game, why not try any other game? well, I do want to play other games. It's just we're busy in this one, and I haven't run out of stuff to do. There's a new Trackmania season that's open finally that we could check out soon. I'm just busy with you know, working and studying for exams. So this game I like playing, and I want to finish this game before GT7 comes out. And once we get to Professional League, this game's gonna halt, and then we'll have to figure out, okay, well, how do we approach this? So I'm trying to think of what else could I do for the channel. And you know, one of those could be, you know, playing the Trackmania season, because it's fresh. We could do that next week, for instance. Or on like maybe a night stream if I have a little time. You know, I wanted to play Burnout 3, but right now my friend is borrowing it and I haven't gotten it back yet. So there's that. You could do a PS5 game maybe. I know I've been playing the first, well, the reboot of Ratchet and Clank. I picked that up this week. And I want to play Rift Apart. If I want to finish the first game first. That could be like a really casual game. What did I eat for breakfast? My mom made an apple pancake. So I had that and a coffee. Let's see, is the straight line speed going to be enough? Oh, he shoots off into the distance. Do I want to stick to car racing games? Well, I like racing games still, so I generally still want to do that, but I'm not opposed to playing other stuff. I do know it's easier to introduce you guys to more racing games than other different types, but when we played Spider-Man, for instance, that was a good game on stream. Alright, so I gotta figure out a way to put a move on him and stick it. Well, I guess that works, right? Let's see. Where is he quick? Well, right there. And this car is really fast, though. He's blocking me. Well, stream Forza 5. Yeah, probably. I know Forza 4 ran kind of tough on my computer last time, so I gotta think of a different way. I did. Whoa, did I just park him? He's gonna rocket. I didn't mean to park him like that. But he'll come back, trust me. Swagger of the team. Already within a second. Oh, something's going on with my controller. Felt like disconnect. Let me just reconnect it. The DualShock 2 is going bad. It's a shame. But, unfortunately, these controllers don't last forever. I've had this one for like almost 10 years now. Which... Okay, we're back. I know there was like when I was a kid, I used to do this challenge with like Camaro or something, where you try to pit maneuver the car into the pit lane and he gets stuck there. Wow, so he just rockets past. He goes so quick. I will say this is a lot more interesting than just hopping in a rally car, putting the stage 2 and just going. He's fast. Yeah, GT3 is a good game. And the thing about GT3 versus, you know, newer games is there is an end goal. There is a defined end goal, and once you hit it, you're done. You could try to do mini challenges, create your own content with it, try to do time trials and whatnot, handicap yourself in some races, but in terms of actually playing through the career mode, there is an end goal. And so far we've done 37 hours of it on stream, which is a lot. it's longer than most modern games. We'd be 100% done with a modern game by now. But the beauty with GT3 is it's an experience. And we've managed to make the slow, grindy box races really fun. It was close. And then he rocket ships right here. At this point in the game, what do we have here? Well, once we finish Rally League, there's only 2 leagues left, Professional and Endurance. They are the longest parts of the game, and they are the most, well, grueling, but also where the most strategy happens. Man, he just pipped me right on the line there. This is going to be scary in the final lap. I'm trying to drive faster, but I realized that rubber banding is a huge thing here. What made me quit Asphalt 9 and Asphalt 8? Honestly, I didn't find the driving fun anymore. I played Asphalt, especially Asphalt 8, just for the competitive scene. And once the game started getting to a point where I couldn't be competitive, not skill-wise, but because the cars became way too grindy, and the R&D events became way too, not hard, but unnecessarily gimmicky and full of BS. And also once I realized that cars were getting adjusted to a point where, you know, they can make up any king, and they started killing other cars, which, you know, if you invested in a car, put a few million credits in it, and it went to waste now. And then they did that whole fusion thing just after I left the game. That would have, like, you know, solidified it. That was a huge mistake. Let's not do that on the final lap, because he's going to absolutely wreck it past me. Alright, let's see where he's coming. I'm going to try and get boosted from him. Oh. That was a boost. In Trackmania, I cannot compete for the world record. I can get all the other medals, but world record, not a chance. I can't even get the record in my own state because there's a guy in Illinois who's like really good, who's like a top 500 player. And I cannot just beat most of his records. A couple of times I've pipped him on like random tracks, but over the course of like a season of tracks, he will always have a top 5 time, if not the top 1 time. Alright, so this sector is going to be really important. We just gotta not hit the wall and be fit fast. That's pretty much it. See ya, F8. Yes. Okay. That was good. Use as much of the track as we can and just pray that he doesn't slingshot. I'm watching him. Ooh, that was too close. I had to go for the block. He was gonna snipe. I had to figure out which way he was going, but okay, we survived. That was a hard race, not gonna lie. But you know what? That made the challenge worth it. Better than just hitting in a rally car and blanking out. So, Route 5 Wet 1, we're done with. What's our prize car? It's a Citroen. It's the front wheel drive. Which, I don't know why we got that car so late in the game, in Rally League, but there you go. Yeah. Alright. RIP. Was he the Citroen driver? There it is. Front wheel drive, 294 horsepower. I think the only one of its kind in this game. So there you go. Probably won't drive it at all in this game, but there you go. 61.4%. that's the end of the segment. Yeah, it's a good price car overall. So, next segment. We just did Special Stage Route 5, 1, wets. And well, we have Special Stage Route 2, and what are we gonna do? I'm not gonna drive a rally car. Except, actually, you know what? What should I drive? For some reason, I thought I had the C West Sylvia. I don't think I actually do. So, I gotta pick a car. I gotta pick a car with around 300 horsepower and a little bit of downforce. So. This would be a really stupid idea, but it says that it's 600 horsepower. See, we've driven all our touring cars now. The RX-8. A road car. It's got 390 horsepower. Thing is, we drove this earlier in the game, so... That's true, I know. Option. I didn't think I want to use the S2000. Beetle RSI. I think the Beetle RSI would probably be a good fit. What's the Nismo 400R? Got 395. Search by mileage. Oh, we already drove it at some point. Sorry. Evo 7. Like a TRD. This would be incredibly stupid, but it has 600 horsepower. That's unfair. The TT Quattro. Mine's kind of... These have too much horsepower, though. Here we go. Now we can view. Never driven the Nissan Z. That fits. Let's do this car. We have so many, yeah. I think the garage limit's 200 for this game, which is quite low. So right now we have 250 horsepower in here. We need 300, so 304 would be there. The boat. I'm just looking at what upgrades are available. I'll say this, since we need 300 horsepower, let's buy the Stage 2 Turbo. And then we need tires. We're running mediums. We're running the regular tires. We need better tires than that. Let's do medium slick. I'm gonna cheap out even though I have $1 million. I don't think I have any other engine upgrades on. We won't put any on. I will put an oil change in this thing. No, we're done with dirt tracks. All that's left is Route 5-2. Well, I think this would be a good fit, because we're racing a rally car. We want to drive something that's somewhat comparable. And you know what? There is a Beetle rally car that exists in real life. So up next is Special Stage Route 5-2, what? That picture's just a Lancia Delta, but Lancia Delta is not a prize in Rally League. That's right, we didn't need it. So 319 horsepower. Since this is the easy race, let's put it back, because this is probably easy. Let's put it back to stage 1 and see what happens. I'm just curious. Is cheaping out useful at this point? Probably not, but, you know, when we get to the endurance race in Professional League, when we have to do some pretty long races, I want to be able to, like, get some cool cars. Why not Gran Turismo 6? Well, it's a fun game. I'd say GT5 would be the better experience, but GT6 is a shorter game. I need to create an alt account because I have 100% in the Platinum Trophy on my main. So yeah, the stage 1 turbo was enough with 260 horsepower. Engine sound is unique. This is true. So this is the exact same event as what we just did, but in reverse. You don't hear the sounds? Alonso, yeah, in lap 1 where he just picked a beeline. It was meant to like make you do a chicane, but it was quickly exploited. GTA 5. That's one of the games my boss told me not to play on the channel. Because of its nature. That's a game I'd play, like, for Discord. Or just off to the side. I like playing GTA 5. But I also, you know, I did the main story mode in, like, 2015. Gran Turismo 5. Yeah. You know, there's one race left on my main account, which I haven't done, which I was thinking about, which I know you guys are, you know, when it comes to GT3, you guys are going to hate me for this one, but there's the 24 hours of Nürburgring that I have to do on my main account still, and that would be 100%. That would be the 100% completion. I already got the Platinum Trophy, because I got every single trophy. I have one race left. It's just the 24 hours of Nürburgring A-Spec. That is all I have left. Now, when I did the Le Mans 24 hours, I only streamed the last 2 hours of it because, well, it took me 3 whole weeks to finish 24 hours of Le Mans because, you know, I can only do a couple hours at a time. And if I had to limit it just to weekly streams, it would take us 3 months to get to the 24 hours of Le Mans. So, I mean, I could do something where I try to do as much as I can off stream, and then on our weekend streams or whatever, I can stream segments, but I mean, when I would do the 24 hours of Le Mans, I literally just put in some headphones, listen to like a bunch of albums, and just try to crank out as many hours as I could at a time. And, you know, I wouldn't talk at all. Maybe talking about something would, you know, make the time pass, but it is tricky. Meanwhile, race 1 was pretty easy. Can I do a GT5 stream next? You want to see a live stream of it? What do you want to see of it? Hold on, I'm just responding to a text. Alright, let's get into the next one. You could stream starting 24 hours and finishing it with maybe a stream in the middle. That would give you a good idea. The beauty of GT5 on 24 Hours Le Mans or Nürburgring is that you could mid-session pause. So you could suspend the race where you pull in the pits, you hit save game, and then you can turn off your PS3 and then just pick it back up whenever. Labor Day already happened a month ago. Oop. It's Labor Day 2022, maybe? I don't know. Revving it fast. But, I could definitely set something up like that. The 24 Hours in Nürburgring. We could take a break from GT3. I will say that GT3, after Rally League, slugs. Why is the Subaru parking? GT3 absolutely slugs because the races become 10 or 15 laps long per race. So on a 10 race championship, you're looking at like 150 laps, which is like the length of 3 amateur league championships in one event. And especially towards the tail end of the game, where the races are 20 or 25 laps, and the race will take literally half an hour or 40 minutes to complete each. Those slug. They absolutely slug. The Polyphony Digital Cup, I think, is the longest series in the whole game. That or Formula GT. Both of them, honestly. Formula GT, you're driving super fast cars. On Polyphony Digital Cup, you're driving one slow car for 20 laps a race. You try to drive the fastest car possible, you'll be bored out of your mind just doing 20 lap time trials. If you try to actually race, you'll be spending 45 minutes in a race. It's tricky. Excuse the boss that got sick to do a whole 24 hours stint. I mean, okay, if I wanted to waste a whole weekend, I could do this. I could. Whoa. He's slicking in. So, we're doing this on stock brakes and stock suspension. So, our car has power, but it struggles in other parts of the circuit. Maybe I shouldn't have cheaped out on tires. But oh well. But yeah. I understand we've been doing GT3 since June, and it is now October. It's now spooky season. So, like I've always said, it seems like I'm a Gran Turismo YouTuber now. It's not. I'm not. This is just a long game, and I don't stream every day. So, this takes a while to get through the game. What do I think about drifting games? What's that game? Absolute Drift? That came out like a few years ago. I really liked that one. And I know they have a sequel called Art of Rally that I was interested in. I was gonna get it if it went like free. Please, channel is deading. Please what? Say it. I want you to say it. Deading isn't even a word. But please tell me. Channel is deading. Please what? Pretty simple. It's like that scene in Pulp Fiction. Say what? The Tesla AI. You won't be able to do pit strategy though. I will say that 4-wheel drive cooks in quite nicely on the wet track. GSGS. Does that mean Grand Sport? Like that car everybody hates in Asphalt 9? Anyway, we win race 2. I'm thinking we don't need to put the giant turbo, we could just do the intercooler and try to roll with that. So that's 10,000 credits in the bag. Grand Sport, Flintstones. You watch because of the personality. Oh, I appreciate that. But that's kind of what I was going for. I've explained. The thing is, Sheila, if you looked at my actually replied comment, my views were declining when I was posting Asphalt 9. I know exactly why my channel was declining views. It's because I didn't make top 5s, I didn't make multiplayer videos, I didn't make content that would please the YouTube algorithm. Why didn't I make it? Because I genuinely don't want to make it. I tried doing that whole top 5 thing in Asphalt 8. The videos did well, but I physically felt burnt out writing scripts, recording. It's an easy video to make, but I just felt like it wasn't like up to my quality standard. And I know it's like, oh, quality's subjective, but I don't like making regurgitated, overdone content. You know, when I was doing Asphalt Live multiplayer, which is what blew up my channel in the first place, when you're like 100 episodes in, it feels like really samey. And it feels like you're working. And I don't want YouTube to be work. I have my day job that feels like work. And my day job, like, let's be real, it pays much better than anything I've ever gotten out of YouTube. So, I have my grind set already. So I don't need to worry about the views for YouTube. I don't do YouTube because I don't want to be an internet celebrity. I really don't. I think celebrity is a curse, honestly. But, that being said, I have a YouTube channel with an audience. I want to use it to play the games that I like. I grew up with this game. I haven't done a 100% playthrough of it, ever. I've only ever done it with cheat codes and gotten as far as the professional league before giving up. And I didn't play it like this where I'm trying to do a, you know, challenge spin on it. So I realized that when I was playing Asphalt 9, the game is doing nothing for me. I don't feel like fulfilled. I'm not having fun. I'm just doing an endless grind of events. Every single stream, you know, chat would always be like, pack openings, dump tokens, dump tokens, dump tokens, but I kind of realize, what kind of impression is that making on my viewers? That I'm just one of those people who, it's the same type of people who open FIFA packs and get a whoa reaction. I'm guilty of that with my Asphalt 9 pack openings. But that's the way they're designed. It's designed like a casino, and it's kind of terrible. So, this game, like I mentioned, doesn't have a pay-to-win economy. It's all dependent. You make the game as hard as you want to be. You could hop in the Suzuki Escudo, do every single race without even blinking, and be done with the game. Or you could try to make a challenge of it, like I'm doing. You play the game the way you want to. There is an end goal, which is get 100% of the game. Once you get that, you're done. You can make your own content after that, but you're done. They don't make games like this anymore, because they don't make that much money these days. Games are expensive to produce, so they need to have recurring income to support those long-term projects. That's why we see games that have all these updates and seasons and content maps. It's because it's trying to make money. Rarely ever is an art form, I know it's cruel to say, but rarely ever is something published for the love of something. Gran Turismo, even, is trying to make Sony money. But this is Kaz's dream. Kaz always wanted to make a car game that was realistic for the masses, and this is his dream. This is one of the few games in existence that is a love letter to the car industry. And it doesn't feel soulless. It has soul, honestly. The whole point is learning a car, learning about it, learning what makes it good, and seeing what you can do with it. You make the game what you want it to be. So, that was a bit of a ramble, but basically, I played Gran Turismo 3 because I love this game. This is one of my favorite all-time games. This brings back childhood memories for me. The game still controls well. And in an era where everything's digital, everything gets microtransactions, everything gets content maps, it is nice to come back and relive the glory days where you just bought a game and played it. Nothing else. This is pre-internet, pre-online gaming, pre-Xbox Live, pre-everything. But it was just to this point where this was a revolution in graphics. This was the best looking game of 2001. By far. This was the best looking video game ever created when it first came out. I know this is kind of pandering, but it graphically is beautiful. I'd say this graphics hold up today. It looks a little dated, but considering this is running on the PS2, which is over 20-year-old hardware, I think it looks awesome. You can still see the car's reflections in the rain, the signs, the lighting. The spray behind my tires, it's all there. Man, that Subaru's just so quick. So look at that, we ran a 135.5 and then our last lap was a 135.5. We were pretty consistent with this driving. To arcade. But yeah, look at this. This graphics are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Looking at the lighting reflections. It's just awesome. What this game accomplished in 2001, I don't think we'll ever see something like this again where it's truly revolutionary. I saw on GT Planet there was a GT Sport versus GT7 graphics comparison. They look almost identical. GT Sport is a gorgeous game. I don't think GT7 graphically will be much different. The jump from GT2 to 3 though, the jump from PS1 to PS2, that was bonkers. And we'll never see a transition like that ever again. Graphics are so good to the point where the difference is marginal. So, it's looking good. Subaru slingshots us to the end of the straight, but it's after the line. So if we just keep repeating what we've been doing, we should be good. That drift. So yeah, I know Sheila probably left by now because I had not immediately closing this game and opening Asphalt 9 to play Grand Sport multiplayer. But really, I hope you guys who are still here can listen and understand why I'm doing what I do, because I want to do it. I don't care if there's 5 people watching. I don't care if the videos I post of the streams get 10 views and 2 likes. I really don't care. Not at all. I'd rather be posting the content I want to post than posting soulless content but I become an internet celebrity. What do you guys remember somebody like Leafy for? His drama videos where, what, he makes fun of people for their appearance? And that was his style every time? Or, like, what's popular now? Jake and Logan Paul, who just try to call out people on Twitter? That doesn't sound very fun to me. I don't want to live that kind of life. Alright. Well, that was Rally League. Ended off with a rant about asphalt, because everything about asphalt's a rant. And we did it in the BS Beetle RSI. You know what, that was easier than doing the S2000. We get a cool 20k for it. So let me get a thumbnail shot from the replay. And we'll take a little breather. Take a water swig. Let's see, I want to get a shot of me passing the Subaru. So is it good to buy a PS3 in today's date, or as your first PlayStation? I think the PS3 is going to be as cheap as it's going to be. Nobody cares about the PS3 right now, because the store is back up. PS3 had a mini renaissance last year, because, you know, they announced they were closing the PlayStation store, but, you know, when they put it back up, PS3's back to that status where nobody really cares about it. So now's the perfect time to buy one. And you can do it and just treat it like a regular PlayStation. The online servers are still up. And even though a lot of game servers have closed, you can still get a lot of enjoyment out of stuff. Or if you're into the modding scene, you can install custom firmware and run a ton of emulators and re-unlock the online servers for some old games. But PS3 is backwards compatible with PS1, and in some PS3s it's backwards compatible with PS2. So you literally have the whole PlayStation library in some cases. That was a good shot. I like that one. There's two that are good. Let's see if I can get one on the straight. But yeah, PS3 Online is free. You don't need a membership or anything. I'd say it's absolutely a good play to get into PS3 in 2021 or 2022. There's no reason not to. Alright, I think I got enough good thumbnail shots. So, that's Rally League. What is our prize car? It's another impressive rally car prototype. I mean, I guess it wasn't offered in any other part of Rally League, so there you go. But, we completed Rally League. So you guys know what that means. Nobody cares about the Subi when it's next to the next prize car. Look at that wing. There it is. There it is. If you know, you know. That wing is still just absolutely massive. Just absolutely massive. Yeah, PS3 is really accessible right now. Absolutely go for it. So we have two prize cars. Impressive rally car. We already know it because we've driven it before, and this the Suzuki Escudo Pikes Peak version. 973 horsepower stock. This is bonkers, and the sell value is only 250 grand. Man, this car breaks the game. We're at 62% after completing Rally League. And yeah, we're up to 73 cars. A lot of prize car value. But that's the end of the segment. Let's save the game. So, fun little tidbit about the Suzuki Escudo. I think the number 6 on the font. Look at the rear wing of the car. Look at that number 6. And look at my copy of GT6. Is that 6 not the exact same font? You see that? On the car. Look at that number 6. That's the exact same thing. GT6 is a tribute to the Suzuki Escudo. You'll see the wing on the right. Yeah, look at that. It is actually a tribute to the Suzuki Escudo. which is bonkers. Coincidence? No, that was intentional. That was a love letter to the Suzuki Escudo. I bet. So we're done with Rally League. So up next, in simulation mode, up next is Professional League. We would have to do Spider and Redster next, which is, I believe, 10 laps each. So we could either jump straight into Professional League, or we could do arcade mode, or we could maybe try something else on the stream while we have a little bit of time. I think it's your guys' call from here. We are at the turning point of GT3, I will say. The real grind starts here. And, I don't know. Up to you guys. We can do arcade mode just to knock out another chunk of the game. Or we could jump straight into Professional League. Or we could try something else on stream. If you guys really want to see a different game, I can maybe set something up. James says arcade mode. Arcade mode would make sense because, well, we have to do area E and F, and then we have to do the time trials. Arcade for a breather. Alright, let me save the game, and we'll get right into it. Darkman says send it into Pro. Here's the thing, we have to do 2 arcade segments and time trial. I was planning on doing time trial in between IA and S. So we have the arcade mode now, and then we have arcade mode when we get the IA license. So, alright, we'll do arcade for a breather. We'll do the next chunk of races. So, next part of our playthrough. And we're back in arcade mode. Because we have 2 tracks left. Or not 2 tracks, 2 areas left. E and F, which isn't accessible to us yet. So, single race, hard mode, y'all know the drill. So first up is Special Stage Route 11, 3 reverse tracks I can't count, and then Côte d'Azur, Monaco. It's only 5 tracks this time, which is weird, as opposed to the 6. That is interesting. Let me just double check to make sure I'm not like have dementia or something and not forgetting something. Yeah, it's only 5 tracks. So this is gonna be a shorter segment. So, Special Stage Route 11. And well, this is a track built for race cars. So we recently got access to the Zonda race car, and I feel like Hidden 6 track is complex string and you can't race it. Is that so? Let me just spot check that, because that would be pretty cool. Not time trial, I'm an idiot. Rerun, that's what I want to see. You're right. Complex string, only accessible in free run. And technically 2-player battle. Did you see that where it said F? Wait. Did I just discover a glitch? I'm gonna try something. Let's try to break GT3. So you go to time trial, go to single race. Huh? Should we do this? So this is especially Route 5 wet. We have access to it. Would this break the game? I just discovered this now too, Snowtato. Would this break the game if we did this? I don't want to corrupt my save or something like that. But that would be really, really funny. That'd be really funny. But yeah, you can hop in. Hard level, F area. I bet it opens. Will it count for progress? I have no idea. Maybe we should have another GT YouTuber do it. It's the bonus stage. It's not because you get this track in Area F. But that's really funny. Someone should like post that on Reddit or GT Planet or bring that up to one of those glitch hunting YouTubers. Because that's a interesting Easter egg. That's a really interesting Easter egg. So, it's funny because we could literally look. Can I go further? So I can't go further right. But I can enter into the race. Huh. Now, I wonder if the cars are different. No. That doesn't give you the Area F unlocks. That's really funny. That's really, really funny. So what should I do, chat? Should we try this race and maybe corrupt our save? Or should we... I feel like it would just give us the arcade credit and it would be all fine. We could just stick to Area E. What I could do is I could back up the save to a different memory card and try it. But... dun, dun, dun. I don't know. I think let's stick and just not waste any more time. Let's do special stage route 11. I'll be boring. Let's drive the Denso Supra. Because I'm bored. Someone should bring that up though, for real though, in the GT community about that Easter egg. It's a way to go get to Area F faster. Now I wonder when you get to Area F. When you go to Complex String 2 or whatever, what shows up in single race? Yeah, this guy's really nice. I think this is like as cool as the Castrol Super, honestly, just in a different way. Oh, Tickford spun me out. You can try it, Snatato. Look at the AI just get confused in that part of the track. So weird to drive this track without worrying about tire wear. Last time Pit Drive, she screwed us out of a win. What's up, Subin? Drifting in a JGTC car. Just cause. How am I doing? I'm doing alright. Just still grinding. You know, usual drill. Work, stream, do the weekend, repeat. Will Ham have an engine blow? I know everybody's concerned about his engine. And I don't think Mercedes have had any like real mechanical faults this year yet. Bottas has spare engines. But I don't think there was any race last year where Hamilton had an engine failure. He's had pretty bulletproof reliability for all things considered. Yeah, it's Subin. Last time his engine broke was Austria, but that was hydraulics. That wasn't even an engine. His last like true engine blow was Malaysia 2016. And you know what? Red Bull, they have taken their engine, but I feel like engine failures are mostly random. Because didn't Verstappen have a failure in Austria 2020 in the first race of the season? I feel like reliability is, well, tricky. Oh, that was a bonk. We have a big enough lead that doesn't matter though. Do I have AirPods? You mean AirPods like the headphones? Or are you talking to Subin? I don't have any Bluetooth headphone earbuds. Oh yeah, in Zandvoort they caught an engine issue in free practice. Well, I feel like if Hamilton's gonna take an engine penalty, he'd have to take it like, you know, soon enough. Because there's gonna be some tracks where it's gonna be hard to overtake. Maybe Turkey. So you tried the thing, Snow Tatum, on your save. What are the results? What, does it just skip you back to the first race or something? It redirects to Route 5 what? Bummer. So then someone's gonna try. Oh, Route 5 wet too. The last race. Crimson's back, welcome back. This race is going pretty quiet for now. She's got to go for dinner. Well, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. So, someone's got to try. I know I just had the opportunity but blew it. Someone's got to try the complex string and see what happens. I feel like it would just give you completion for Route 5 2. Whoa, okay. Don't go straight in the wall. That would not be good. So Lucas, you just got your job today. You'll be graduating next year in June. Congratulations, Ashish. It's awesome to hear. That is like such a good feeling. I had like the same feeling when I got my post-college job. So, enjoy it. and have fun this weekend and relax, knowing you don't have to do interviews and stuff. It's a nice released feeling, I will say. Like, once you like get a full-time job and you're working and earning your paycheck, life feels pretty good. Right now I'm just trying to save up and figure out what to do with my life, but you just gotta go with the flow. I'm playing GT3 while I'm still young and still quick, so one day I'll be a boomer and won't be able to get the gold license times. Took admission in CLG. What's that? Yeah, Lando thought he could make it without tires on the last race. That was hard to watch, because you knew that he was wrong. It was going to be inters, and when they skipped the pit lane, I was screaming at my TV, like, what are you doing? So yeah, you're screaming at the top of your lungs. It's a good feeling, honestly. It's a proud moment. So, enjoy it. Cherish it. So, final straight. Pretty easy race. It was mostly just hot lapping because GT3 AI. But yep, first race. Done. It's like Brazil 2008, right? Timo Glock didn't pit and then ran sluggish, but he actually gained positions in the end. It's just it cost Massa the championship. It artificially cost Massa the championship. Jeez, why are you so obsessed with a mom reveal? That's kind of creepy, man. I'd leave like other people out of it, so I won't reveal my parents like that. I won't use my parents for YouTube views. That's disgusting. So it's no offense, but I just won't. All right, let's drive a Class A car. I'm thinking. Ooh, I don't know. Can't change the color in the RX-7. Scale model reveal when. Let me stream Forza Horizon 5. I'll buy it like around when it comes out. Probably not on release day. And I don't know how my PC will handle it. I don't have an Xbox Series console, so I have to do the PC version. My laptop's from 2017. We'll see how it can handle. I might have to do my old 2 PC trick again. We'll see though. It will have traction control, but I have an idea. I'm gonna do it. I know it's not Seattle. Seattle's not back, is it? Oh, it is there. I know what I'm doing, fellas, next time. Alright, so for Deep Forest. Let's just drive the RX-7. We'll do it for Seattle, just to do the spirit of it. Alright, hold on, I gotta respond to this text. Don't want to launch a reverse Q. Alright. The wait will pay off. We're not using the Evo because we gotta use it on the right track. Since Deep Forest is a shorter track, we'll drive a road car again. The vegan teacher. Alright. Look, it's another RX-7. I don't think it's RZ, it's an RS, so I don't know if the RZ is faster, but we're through. Today's Go Asphalt Extreme got shut down finally, which was kind of sad. Then again, I didn't play it to relive the nostalgia. It's weird. I'm gonna play some other racing games on stream. I don't think I'm gonna check out the new Trackmania season in the next week or two. I haven't played it yet, but I know there's a new season. And I don't know anything about the tracks. And I know chat said they wanted to see the GT5 24 Hours in Le Mans, which is something I could start, maybe. Rodrigo Burr. That is right. The Dorito engine. Asphalt Extreme was shut down because it doesn't make Game Loft any money anymore. Asphalt 8 still makes Game Loft money. That's the key. Extreme had a good run for like 2 years. Honestly, less than that. They only had like one good year. The first year. And then they kind of stopped updating it and adding meaningful content. And then it's been laying kind of dormant for the last 3 years or so. The Mario movie. Yeah, that was last week. But yeah, we have Chris Pratt, Mario, and Jack Black is Bowser.
It's James.
Thank you for subscribing, Smitha. Appreciate it. I always forget that I have my sub alerts on still. The very best of 2018 subs. The 2018 sound effects that we all remember. Hey, remember Asphalt Nitro 2? Whatever happened to that? Is Venom already out? I haven't paid attention much. You know what I just watched last week was Squid Game. I know everyone is saying that right now because it's the hottest thing on Netflix, but actually I really liked it too. I'm one of those guys who's hyping it up. I think it was really fun. I know that was all the craze last week, but it's a great show. So, if you're into a drama and don't mind subtitles, check it out. The thing I'm missing the most, to be honest, is the Roblox games that are based off the show. Those would have been really fun if that show came out 10 years ago. I'm sure they're still fun, I just don't want to log back into Roblox. What asphalt games do I hate? I don't really hate any game from Asphalt. I mean, like, there's stuff that I don't like anymore, but I still have good memories of Asphalt 8 and 9. I mean, there's some games that I think, like, were lazy or weren't great, like Overdrive, maybe Street Storm. But I don't hate any Asphalt game. Have I watched Mindhunter? No, I haven't. Is it similar to Squid Game or something, or I just haven't watched it. Anyway, last turn of the last lap. AI are just chilling behind me. A lot of professional league will just be like this, just lapping aimlessly. Nobody talks about GT Racing 2 because it's just so forgettable. Truth is, there was nothing inherently wrong about GT Racing 2, it's just forgettable. Can I erase the eyebrow like The Rock? I mean, like this? I don't know if you guys really saw that. But like, I don't know. I don't know if that caught on camera. But there you guys go. My gear jet's blown up because I'm trying to make plants. Alright, so Specialized Route 5, 2. Let's get in a S-Class again and drive another car. Let's drive the other Skyline we haven't done, which is the Loctite Zexel. I could probably butcher that pronunciation, but whatever. Used to play GT Racing 2. Interesting. Getting big deja vu from what we just drove. No longer a wet race. And just like that, just immediately shit into the lead. You have to play, if you're starting GT3 for the first time, only the first 5 Only the first area will show up. Once you play all the tracks and win all the races in an area, on any difficulty, you'll unlock the next batch of tracks. So that's how arcade mode works. You have to progress through it. Reminds you of the Marlboro days. It does. Has the same color palette. Swag stunts. How you doing? An Asphalt 8 stunt channel. Yeah, it's a spook month. Spooktober, spooky season. Whatever you want to call it. Do you have a pet dog? Yes, I do. I have Turbo. You guys all know him. If you guys look in the bottom right corner of my videos, you'll see a picture of him. He's been there ever since I started posting. You're just blazing through this track as fast as you can. So that's in like a week and a couple days. October 10. Zone. Are you talking about Grand Prix? Tier 2 is not the worst place to be. I mean, Tier 1 and Tier 2 are both going to have whales that win the cars. Tier 1 has more opportunities to win the car. But all I can really say is, well, just try to do better in the next round. Yeah, welcome back, Giselle. Asphalt 89 is, well, an asphalt stream, and we're not an asphalt stream, so you choose what you want to watch. Or you can watch both at the same time. I have 2 monitors, so that allows for double the content. But you don't even need 2 monitors, you can just pop out 2 windows. Oh wow, we didn't clip the wall there. Well, if you should start up too, question is how much do you want the car? If you want it that much, well, upgrade as much as you can to ensure you get it. But if you try to risk it by, you know, not spending tokens, accept the risk. Do the best you can with what's given to you. Your exam starting Monday. My exam, Mass 1, my actual exam is on October 20th, which is creeping ever so much closer. It's scaring me because I'm not ready for it yet. There's someone who comments, oh money. It's the guy who loves Gran Turismo. I'm aware. It's his favorite game. It's one of mine too, so. You guys realize, like, I can see the YouTube comments, obviously. I get notifications on my phone whenever someone posts a comment. And since I don't get a ton of Asphalt E's anymore, I can see everything that's posted on whatever I've posted. We're just flying in this car. The hard mode isn't even that difficult. We're just doing our best lines and we're doing like a super license style driving. Minus the wall tap. Well, someone's saying they love America on the internet. I mean, every country has its flaws, and America's no exception. So, you know, you do its best. But I'm chilling here. But you could chill in many countries. So. All right. Well, that was a pretty much another hot lap style race. Let's keep going. You're watching two streams at the same time. That's the way to do it. Alright guys. Seattle 2. Y'all know what's next. Can't hide from it. Yeah. We're doing it. We might have all the driving assist on, but we're doing it. Or not. I think I might have driven this car at some point. Well. Run from it. It's here. The Evo 5. It's coming back to Gran Turismo 7, by the way. In full detail. Bro, you missed the one and only Rev Tez. I still talk to Tez. He doesn't post online anymore, but I have privately chatted with him. He's still around. It's not an asphalt. It's not Seattle 1, but it's close enough. What car am I looking at here? An Audi S4? Yeah. Richer than Lil Tay. I don't know who Lil Tay is, but they're probably richer than me. By a lot. Ken Block is an Audi driver now. No longer doing his Gymkhana Mustang. If I asphalt 9 again. Let me think about it. I'll get back to you in like 25 years. Well, you will get a lot of subs. No, you don't understand. So, my views have been declining since I've been posting asphalt. I haven't had real growth since 2018. Ironically, when Asphalt 9 came out. You know why? Because I'm not Afik or Alex, and I'm not Asphalt 89 or Furam, who make either God tier laps, which is like what I did on Asphalt 8, or consistent multiplayer strategy, and other types of contents, or funny moments and stuff that, while I respect them for making that content and sticking to it, I personally can't do it. Lil Tay's a 10-year-old flexer. Well, they're probably richer than you, too, so. Where do I chat to Riptez? I won't say, but I do. I have a couple channels, well not channels, but I have a couple communications with him that I can try, but I know how he's doing. He's doing well. So yeah. I'm not doing YouTube for the subs or for the money. Like, understand that. I'm doing it, you know, because I like to stream and post videos and stuff. I don't want to be a celebrity. There's a lot of drawbacks that happen when you become a popular channel. Jeff Trump's phone number? No, I don't. And if I did, I feel like I shouldn't tell an account that has his face on the profile picture. I don't want to invite any stalking or any of that stuff. Windows will always be untouched. Yeah, they forget about it all the time. I thought Asphalt 7 was still in the Windows Store for a while. But then, once I figured out, hey, I actually should probably buy it, it was already delisted. It was sitting there forever in like 2014, 2015 for $1. I never thought, I should probably grab this while it's this cheap and still playable. Left leg reveal when? You guys have already seen it when I went to go grab that copy of GT6 earlier today. You've already seen it before. Only true hot dog fans would know what my left leg looks like. Okay. Like shampoo reveal. Man. You're just thinking of everything. Well, Tez was like really down to earth, really chill. He was always nice to talk to, ever since I like met him in like 2015 or 2016. And, you know, he always wanted that Ferrari FX6K, and he got it in Asphalt 9. And, you know, that's what he was happy with. And he got top 1 in Asphalt 8, I think once or twice. Which was another huge goal that he wanted, that he achieved in like 2018 or 2017. In 2017 actually. He did it on 458 Italia Ferrari on Venice, because I did the same top 1 on Windows. House tour. Every YouTuber does a house tour though. I think it's not really my house, it's my parents' house, so I mean, you guys have seen the living room where I used to stream Asphalt 8. You guys have seen my basement where I've done a couple streams and my ESL broadcast. And then you guys see my bedroom, which is where I am right now. Yeah, Asphalt 8 will probably try Racing Master. It looks very promising, I will say that. So, I'd check it out if there was a PC version. I probably won't grind a mobile game again. But, I mean, we'll see what happens. Justin, can you give us a status update on what Genshin Impact's looking at right now? Because I've heard there's some big drama still. Yeah, slowly catching up again. Well, we took EVA 5 for a run and we are here. Does that mean Windows... I didn't say Racing Masters will be on Windows. I said if it releases, then I'll get one. But I'm not sure it will ever release on Windows. Yeah, community's on fire, so I've heard. Base reveal when? I wonder when. Now we're gonna try and get a thumbnail shot while I respond to this text. It's not a bad thumbnail shot. The lighting's not great for this car. Let's see. That's not so bad. C806, yeah. That's gonna be a good car. It's a good shot. Let's get one with this 3 wide. That one's better. I like that one. These are good thumbnails for streams and such. Ooh, I like that one too. GT3 is just such great camera work, honestly. Oh, thank you for that. Novel. Alright, well, last race in Area E is Monaco, and for this I think I'm going to drive the Zonda. I know it's, there's no Monaco car, but I feel like the Zonda fits well on this track. It's a nice exotic car for an exotic location. If you're doing a real name reveal at 50,000, thing is, like, what if you were to already know it? There is a small group of people who know what his real name is. But I won't spoil it. Oh, Money's here. Welcome. This is very bumpy. I will say the arcade version of this car is very drivable. I've always heard this car has bad brakes, but it's not. You know his real name? I might. But I'll never tell. Or at least I'll never spoil it. So. Yeah, what if I just told you his name is Lucas? That'd be really funny. And then everybody would like think it's Lucas, but it's not. 'Cause that's me. And we're flying. Hot Wheels unleashes on PC. All of a sudden I say that I know something and now I have 12 viewers. Did I discover the wheel? Did I just reinvent the wheel? I'm joking. That's really funny though, that now all of a sudden I have 12 viewers. As opposed to like 4 from earlier. But no. It's like that scene in Spider-Man 2, right? Never leaves. Zonda's king. Yeah, I just can't drive it. But it is a great car. It sounds awesome too. You know, it's got that thick V12. I've never seen a Zonda in real life. I've never seen a Pagani in real life. I want to though. Yeah, there's a secret Lancia Stratos. I know that. It's hidden. There's also a secret Lamborghini Diablo. That's only in the Japanese version of the game. The rear is ugly. Dude. No. I mean, I think the front looks better than the back, but I think the back looks pretty great. You get that quad exhaust. It's meant for it to make those gorgeous real life sounds. The Zonda is all front and side, to be fair. I wouldn't call it fugly. I would love to drive a Pagani in real life. Or if you're talking about the Lancia Stratos, I don't have it. I have a memory card that has the Diablo on it that I was going to trade for. I'm playing the North American release, which I believe is automatically miles per hour. I think only in GT4 you could change it to KMH. GT4 onwards. Why does the car look fast? Because it is fast. I just can't drive it properly. I keep hitting the walls. If this was the real Monaco Grand Prix, I'd be out in 3 corners. I think Monaco's the track where you have to show appreciation for the drivers the most because they have to focus while still driving the most they can. Looks fat. Honestly, not that big. It's a little flat, but it's not super thick. This is an excellent game for 2001, I'd say. Good handbrake turn. It's a good lap so far. HPA Motorsport based Volkswagen Golf. In Asphalt 8, HPA was based on our team members' last names. It's just a coincidence that the tuner Golf had the same name. But sure. Alright, well that was the fastest lap, but we still were a little bumpy. But we easily cleared the rest of the competition, so. That was all in Arcade Area E, which was a little bit shorter. It is Pagani Zonda. Yes, it's a Zonda race car. I think it's actually a fictional Zonda car. There's no real Zonda race car that's based off of that. It looks like that, but it looks beautiful, and it's become a status iconic car and everything. So, yep, everything in Area E. Let's look at what our unlocks are. I think we're gonna start getting some. I can't speak. We're gonna start getting some pretty cool stuff. So here's that arcade area F thing. So I go to free run and go all the way to the end. The complex string 2. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oops. Oh well. Alright. So we're at complex string 2. We go back to single race. Brings us back to the beginning. Let's see. Yeah, it brings us back to the beginning. Oh well. Complex string is in this game. It's only in GC3. So we're not going to do race, but we'll see what our unlocks are. So we got the Panos and the Nissan R390, which is pretty cool. I think that is it. There's no other A unlocks. Never mind, there are. We have the Riff RGT, or the 996 Porsche, or the TVR Tuscan. Also pretty thick. And then in B class, I don't think there's anything else. Or C. So there you go. As for percent, we don't get any car unlocks, but we can check our percent. We are at 64.8%, which is pretty good. So, yeah, 2,666,800. Not the best number, but there you go. That's the end of our arcade segment. Egg spam. So, there you go. I think we're gonna end the stream here because we're at the turning point And thing is, it's gonna take us an hour to do the next event, and well, I don't have that kind of time right now. So I think I'm gonna end the stream here. So, what I watch on YouTube, I watch, you know, those 30-minute documentary style on just either a random topic like a horror story or a gaming video. I like Jimmy Broadbent, Scott the Woz, Summoning Salt, that kind of stuff. Virtual, I watch him on Twitch. So yeah, I think why I play Gran Turismo 3, because I love this game. I think it's fun. I haven't played Car X, and then Need for Speed, it's on my short list, but I haven't just gotten to it yet. I feel like I want to start with the PS1 era games. If I were to go a Need for Speed marathon, that just turned into Career HS, right? So there you go. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Do some fun stuff. Let me just save again for good measure. Back in that PS2 era, you have to make sure you save your game. And don't go. Why not? Why not, guys? So, yeah. I think I'm gonna leave. So, thank you guys all for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Bye. Sorry if you just joined.